Hey, I just want to ask you, are you using ChatGPT and other AI tools to help build and grow your business, or are you unintentionally using it in a way that might actually damage your reputation? Now, there's a reason why I ask this. So first, let's go to the benefits of AI. So I spent the morning working on a client's infographic. So here is the infographic right here. There's the infographic I built for an empathetic listening service, which is kind of cool since I do empathic marketing. But I built this entire infographic using ChatGPT. Here's one of the images that came up with for me. You can see how attention is spelled wrong there. So I got to improve the way it spelled attention, but it laid out everything, put the content, and then I just, cut and paste it back into Canva to create this infographic that, if I would have done it on my own, it probably would have taken me like a couple of days to do all the research and find all the images and just do all the work. But combining ChatGPT with Canva allowed me to create this infographic in probably a little bit over half an hour. So that's one of the ways that I am using ChatGPT to help grow and facilitate my business and just do things better and faster than I did before. Okay, so I love AI. I think you need to use it if you want to, stay up with everybody else, but you want to be careful in the way you use it. Because one of the biggest problems that we're facing as entrepreneurs and business owners today is the lack of trust from our audience, right? There's a lack of trust due to a lack of authenticity in a lot of us. So if we are allowing ChatGPT to replace us and not work as an assistant to us, then that could damage our authenticity. So let me show you a couple of examples of what I'm talking about. First, I'm in this Facebook group here, Outdoor Living Club, right? If you know anything about me, I live off the grid with my 5 rescue dogs and 3 horses, and we have the solar panels and all that in the greenhouse. And so I love being in groups like the Outdoor Living Club. And this used to be a really good group to be in. Because it had properties like this. You can see here's a picturesque 2-story cottage on 20 acres for 140K. That's amazing. So it's just kind of fun to see stuff like this, right? And then here's this really cool wood burning oven stove, right? Super cool. Love seeing stuff like that. But then as we scroll down, we see this image of this property far away from the city noise. This cottage doesn't exist in the real world. It's AI generated, right? And a lot of people don't really look at this one. Says everyone says they love to live there. Then the only way you can live there is if you live in the matrix, because this isn't real, right? As you scroll down, here's another nice meme. Some people want a big fast car. Other people just want to live in a tiny cabin, right? There's a nice cabin, a legit cabin, and here's a cool idea for painted rocks that glow in the dark. It's a great group. But then we come down to this, found my happy place for the summer. Again, the only way you're going to get into this happy place is if you live in the matrix, right? So sometimes it's hard to tell. Like this image looks kind of real, right? But if you look at the boat, these are not real boats. There is no boat anywhere that is as clean on the interior as these boats are, right? And so it's completely fabricated. Share where it is could be our happy place too. Like you are tricking Hanging with the Harrises here, thinking that they could actually visit this place, because they can't. It's AI generated, right? And so what's going to happen is one day Hanging with the Harrises is going to learn that Outdoor Living Club is posting all this AI generated material and nothing is real. Okay, what Outdoor Living Club is doing is they're letting AI, these generated images, replace them, finding real, authentic images that people really want to see and places where they'd really want to visit. Okay. And so I'm probably going to leave this group, right? Because I'm not going to know, as AI improves, I'm not going to know what's real and what's, made up. Here's another example. So on my book here, I love reading the reviews I get for my book. And let's go to the most recent. So here is an example of somebody who has used AI in a pretty good way, right? Because he's written as an entrepreneur, so he's brought himself into the story. I'm constantly seeking ways to refine my approach and truly connect with my audience. The author's unique perspective transitioning from a paramedic to marketing expert is not only inspiring, but also incredibly practical. So if you're reading this right now, you're probably thinking this is legit piece of copy that this review came from, but it's not. And the only reason I know that is because I've received 70 plus reviews, and I know the ones that say transitioning from a paramedic to a marketing expert is something that AI likes to say. Transitioning from a paramedic to a marketing expert is just like in the introduction to the book. It's not a big part of it, eh? It's a little part, but I just showed my Canadianism there by saying "eh." But anyway, it's not a big part of the book, right? And another keyword that AI uses is roadmap, right? He says roadmap in this. So I'm pretty sure that this is AI generated, but what's cool is that I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure. So this guy is using AI in a way where he is he's putting his own personality into it, and so it could be very legit, right? Now here's one. I work in marketing, so I'm always on the lookout for books that interesting on the topic. I'm glad I grabbed this one. Love the idea of creating desires but channeling. This is something I've always especially focused on for a while at my company. I also appreciate all the examples. Well done. 100% legitimate, authentic book review. Okay, love that one. It's not over the top flowery or anything, but it's legit, and that's what I liked. Okay, now let's look at this one here. Oh Lord, like back in the day, prior to AI, I would love to get a book review that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs. Do you think this guy took a half an hour to write a book review for me, right? And let's see, here it is. My transition from life-saving emergency care to the forefront of marketing innovation, right? It's just over the top for what somebody would really write. The other thing that gives it away for me is the TM. If you're typing something into the Amazon review bar, you can't put the superscript TM in there, right? And I bet if we read all this, we would find roadmap in here somewhere, right? And so here's the thing, John Paul, thanks man for giving me a 5-star review. I love that you've done that for me, but I don't believe anything you've said in this because you didn't say it. AI said it. So I don't know if you read a page of my book or not. What you might have done is you might have given chat, the summary of my book. You might have given chat other reviews on this page to look at and come up with this, like I say, 7 paragraph long book review. And it's just not authentic. And so if I ever had any interactions with John Paul, if he ever recommended or referred anything to me, I don't trust John Paul because I know he's allowing AI to replace his opinions. All right. Anyways, there's so many different ways that you can use AI properly and improperly. I just wanted to show you a couple of ways today that are totally proper, right? Like I used ChatGPT to create these images and create an outline, and then I put in the work, moving this stuff over to here to create this really cool infographic. So that's one good way to do it. Another good way is, like I say, this first guy, he might have got Chat to write a 7-paragraph book review, and then he might have said, okay, I'm not going to post a 7-paragraph book review. I'm going to read what that book review is, and then he put it in his own words. Maybe he copied and pasted a couple lines, but he made it his own. Okay, so Petro Z used Chat as an assistant and not as a replacement. Anyway, guys, just be careful moving forward because, like I say, when we go back to this page here, these poor people that, like, if we looked at more comments, you're going to see share where it is. Good for you. For summer, I'd live here forever. Could I stay forever? Almost what we expect in Fiji. Forget summer. How about forever? My forever place for sure. Forever. See, these guys are all being duped, right? And at some point, your audience is going to become more sophisticated. They're going to become more aware. They're going to become more distrustful. As soon as they see you post something as inauthentic as this image, they're going to lose all trust in anything you do moving forward. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. Just be careful with the way you use AI and be sure to use it as your assistant and not your replacement. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to like, follow, subscribe, whatever you need to do, because clearly all my stuff is 100% authentic. All right, thanks again. See you next time.